Hi, ready? Awesome. Hi friends, Dr. James LeFever here, Integrative Health Director at ALIGNOLOGY Associates. I'm actually here with three amazing people. Well, most of you already know our director, Rita LeFever, right? She's also my awesome wife. We're also here with Aniko Brown. She's the owner of Kaqun Water and more here in Las Vegas. We're going to tell you a little bit about that. And she's here with her father, world-renowned Dr. Robert Lyons, right? He's the CEO, founder, he's a philanthropist. He's also a senior member of the Royal Society of Medicine in London. So let's hear it from you guys. Doc, tell us why you're here today.
Oh, I'm here to promote and teach doctors and naturopaths and just give out information about Kaqun Water. This water has been studied for 17 years. We started with in vitro, in vivo trials, and then we end up doing animal trials and human trials, healthy volunteers, and in the end we end up at the National Institute of Oncology Hospital in Budapest, and we were conducting a human trial study with ethical medical license with Kaqun Water, conjunction with chemotherapy and radiation in melanoma malignum stage 4 cancer patients.
Wow.
So this was the end of it. And then we thought everything is settled, and then new information came in about genetics, about genetic changes, about diabetes, and now we are kicking in a new human trial studies in Singapore, actually in the Changi Hospital. And I would like to share this with all of you who would like to know about this and would like to know about it. I would really love to share it, what we have.
Thank you. And you actually shared it really close to home with your family. Tell us how it affected you, Aniko. How did this affect your health in a positive way?
In a positive way, so 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And by the grace of God and my family support and the Kaqun Water, I'm cancer-free as we speak. I have 2 beautiful children. I have an amazing husband, an amazing family. And I'm really here to, promote and give awareness of what Kaqun can do for the body and for the mind. And I just want to help others that are going through the same situation as I went through. So this is where I come in and help.
Awesome. That's amazing. And Doc, you've got facilities all over the world, right? I mean, you've seen some really difficult end-stage cancer patients thriving after not only go through some conventional treatment, but they actually use Kaqun as a supportive measure, right?
Yes, it's true. Actually, after the 17 years, I can tell you exactly, and all of you who's listening to this water actually cures nothing. But it does one thing, what did to her is replacing hypoxia into normoxia. Because when the tissue is hypoxic, there is no way to retreat or restart immune system, cellular immune system. Soon as you have normalize the oxygen in the cell, the oxygen plus pressure, you not just get younger, actually you will get a state where your body can fight against diseases what you cannot imagine. And that's what, most likely, that's what happened with her, because we did not treat her cancer, we treated her hypoxia. And as soon as the hypoxia stopped, with grace of God, I would say, was a big part of God, she could get out of it. And I went thoroughly checked this. I must tell you, I never met anybody with a 10 centimeter pancreatic cancer with a 10 centimeter cyst in the top surviving more than 4 months. And she is with us for 11 years and she has no cancer.
Yes, awesome.
So that's what it is.
And Rita's actually been doing some supportive, we call them maintenance baths at Kaqun Water and more here in Las Vegas. And so for those of you who don't know, why don't you share us a little bit about your journey?
Yes, so I was, about 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And I'm estrogen progesterone positive breast cancer. And so what Kaqun Water Therapy has done for me is help me with my health and keep me in, I would think, in remission and still healthy and feeling good. The baths are great, and I also drink the water. So, and then the probiotics.
The Kaqun drops and the gel.
The gel's been amazing for my skin.
I just had a lady come in today with this leg aches on the top of her legs, and she said before she came into the appointment, she put the gel on, and when I touched her legs, it wasn't achy. So that gel does.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the gel. Like, how does it
Yeah.
do that? What
Because a gel has helped with my scarring too, so for my surgeries.
Okay, anything what is involved with the skin, you know, the skin is the biggest organ, so there's a lot of oxygen could be absorbed through the skin. That's why we designed to do the baths, and that's why we designed the gels, because the gel, when you put it on, it keeps the oxygen there for a longer period of time, and because of that, the collagen start to bring up more collagen, and because of that, more vitamin C come to the surface, and that's what's causing actually the decreasing of the inflammation. That's why all the pain goes away.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've been helping a lot of our guests here with even the gels. So for certain injury sites and things like that. So sometimes CBD might not be an option or the best option, and then the Kaqun gel has been amazing for a lot of
Yes,
them.
because it's natural. You can eat it. You can put it in your mouth. You know, you can put it on the wound, inside the wound, outside the wound. It is really good. And on scarring, of course, because of the repairment of because of the vitamin C accumulates, the healing is much faster and much more appropriate.
Wow, that's amazing.
The last time I heard him speak on vitamin C, you said something very interesting, is after you drink the water, they've measured people's vitamin C levels before drinking the water and after drinking the water. And there's actually been an increase in vitamin C levels, serum, right?
Yes. Not just the serum, in the tissue
In
too.
the tissue.
But
Oh my
I
gosh.
would go back a little bit on that.
Sure.
You remembered, right? We are under study right now on vitamin C, but before we get to this, I tell you, 2018, there is an American professor and a Japanese professor got a Nobel Prize on medicine on explaining to us how the T cells, the T lymphocytes is important to fight cancer in our cell. So that means we are capable, if we have strong enough cellular immune system, we are capable to doing it. The strange thing about this, 2008, 2009, actually, we already proved this in Hungary at a human trial study with ethical medical license, and we did publish it, but that time nobody really paid attention to it. 2019, again, 2 American professors and 1 English professor got a Nobel Prize, physiology, medical Nobel Prize, where they stated that oxygen is very important for the cells, because now they say the cells capable to recognize oxygen and they're capable to adopt to oxygen in the cell. So that means now we are getting into partial pressure difference. Now we are saying if it's enough oxygen to the tissue, we could have better results. We could have good working immune system, T cells, B cells, natural killer cells. So the vitamin C is coming. We are making big effort now. The 3rd time we want to get the Nobel Prize on this one, because now we know. I mean, we know what to do, and I'm not allowed to tell you, but you can produce vitamin C for sure.
Well, we'll wait for that study to finish and come out. We can't wait. Last, I'm just going to leave you guys on. I've had some questions about prolotherapy, ozone therapy injected in the joints, hyperbaric oxygen. I think all those therapies are important, but I don't think there's been any therapy that I've seen to hold oxygen in a cell for 10 hours at a time. And that's what the baths can do for you.
Yes, that's so. You absolutely learned it right. That's the only big difference is between oxygenation therapies. Just to drink the water, 3 deciliters of water, you are about 2 hours up on your 1.5 hour, 2 hours. So no living thing can hold back for 2 hours your breath. And if you drink the water, you're not going to be able to hold back for 2 hours, but your oxygen pulse or pressure will be measurable, and it stays up for about 1 hour.
That's amazing. Wow.
It's amazing, yes. If you drink this 5 times a day, you have 10 hours of higher oxygen pulse or pressure. Want to understand, when hypoxia sits in, no matter how much breathing exercise you do, no matter if you're going into a hyperbaric chamber or you use ozone, that's going to be just momentarily. As soon as you get out of the tank, the pulse or pressure oxygen drops down. If you use ozone, you're not even going to elevate too much of the oxygen pulse or pressure. It's also effective because ozone is really good poison, actually. It's killing bacteria, virus. We see very good healing properties on that. But with the water, the water is very important, because about 75% of your body is nothing else but water.
Right.
So if you have a exchange of water to water, and let's say my water is higher oxygen pressure than your blood cells or your blood or your red blood cells or your hemoglobin bounded oxygen cells, that's actually will bring you a better quality of life, because you will have, actually you turn younger. That's what's happening with you.
That's what's happening with you.
Yeah, that's great.
because it's age dependent. It's really age dependent.
Yeah.
Absolutely age dependent. So I see people, when I went to Malaysia last time, they checked my biological age. It was 38 years old. I mean, it's unheard of. And the doctor pulled me into the office directly, tell me what you do. He's a cardiologist, and he wanted to know what I do. I said, I drink this water, I take the baths and use the gel, and I think it makes me fit, makes me better. And of course, I tell them about the drops. Why is important, the drops? Because it's an epidemic now around the world, not just in America or Europe. We have a big problem with antibiotics, when they use antibiotics unnecessarily, too long, or not the right type of antibiotic, that's messing up your microbiome in your gut.
Yes.
And about 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you have a good digestive system, then you would have not necessarily be bloated at night. You would have, not much pain, no gas, and you would have much better quality of life, better digestive system. But microbiome is everywhere. The same microbiome what is in your gut is the same as in your brain. So if you have a good functional microbiome, you could have much better fighting capability.
Right.
And plus you have oxygen with it, now it speeds up everything. And after that, the nutritions and vitamins, everything is necessary to do. But for foundation, we believe the number one thing to do, very gently, without side effect, take off the hypoxia issue. And again, the Nobel Prize winner says there's a HIF alpha 1, which is a protein actually, when it bonds to oxygen.
Right.
More HIF alpha you have, much more chance you have cancer.
Yeah.
So if we can push down somehow this HIF alpha 1, we could have less cancer. So what we did, we introduced high dose of vitamin C in the water, and then when you drink it, you start to produce your own vitamin C. It's pushing down the HIF alpha 1. When that moment happens, that's a window of opportunity to the natural killer cells to go in and see and attack, let's say, viral infected or tumoral cells.
Wow. So
you have much more chance to fight diseases.
That's amazing.
And not necessarily to be tumor, it could be anything what is hypoxic. Like it could be fungal, viral, bacteria, protozoa, any type of this cause inflammation. That's what it does.
Wow. I mean, seriously, guys, a wealth of knowledge. I can't wait for him to come back into town next time. I always enjoy spending time with you.
Yes, we're going to be together.
We're going to be together for
and
the
we
rest
can't
of
wait
the week.
to hear more. Thursday and Sunday.
Yes. I see
If you're not on the edge of your seats right now, you should be, right? Awesome. No, thank you so much, Dr. Lyons. Aniko, thank you for being here with us and supporting us in Las Vegas. And our director and I myself signing off. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.